Okay, so I'm just gonna speak and try to get my thoughts together of all the things that I need to get done, and then we're gonna go inside and get them done. So I'm not gonna go in order of what I need to get done. I'm just gonna spout them out. So first off, I have mini crochet projects. I have 2 spiky balls I need to make. 1 I need to like completely make, and 2 I need to sew together and stuff, and it'll be perfect. I gotta make a beanie for Evan for soccer. He wants it to be black and red, and then I need to crochet 2 bags because 1 I want to test with my sewing machine and add a liner to it, see how it works and see how it is. And then the second one I need to add another liner into it, but it'll be special because it's going to be for my car as a trash bag. I'll get into that into more detail later. This video is not going to be 2 hours long from all these projects. I'm probably going to cut it up into separate videos, but yeah. So yeah, that's my plan. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna work on right now is this. This is the green pillow that I had mentioned a while back when I finished it. Here's that clip. So I made this pillow and I love it so much. It's so cool. It's not symmetrical though. This looks awesome. But right here, this looks like garbage. So I decided to take it apart completely since I didn't have to remake the cones. Thank Jesus. Since I made the blue one and I know how to do it now correctly, I'm working on the green one. So now I can have 2 symmetrical ones and I'm so excited. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just adding all the stitch markers back on here. I've already sewed in the first cone, and then I'm just gonna add all the stitch markers back onto these and then connect it all and then sew it together and then fill it with stuffing and then finish sewing it up. So the way to make sure it's symmetrical is you have to have 12 cones, and you have to make sure that each cone, like each point or whatever, has 5 like stars around it. So if you see this one in the middle, this is the middle one. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It clearly has 5 around it. So that makes a full star. Then you're gonna go to like the next one, and this one only has 3, so we're gonna add 2, and we're just gonna keep up with that pattern and just add on to however many each point is lacking until we have a full sphere. It might sound a little complicated. Don't stress out or don't freak out, but you got it. I have faith in you. So whenever you're done with one cone or point, whatever you want to call it, it's gonna have 35 stitches, and the pattern says for 7 stitches across is whenever you're going to connect them. You're going to connect, like start the next one with 7 stitches across. So you're going to need 5 stitch markers because 7 times 5 is 35. I tried to tell my mom this, but she is really bad at math, and she was like, I don't understand a word you just said. I was like, no, it's super easy. Let me go slower. 35, 7 apart, which means you need 5 because 5 times 7 is 35. And she's like, oh, I got it. I was like, yeah, it's not that hard. So you're just gonna insert 1 stitch marker wherever you please, count 7, 1, 2, and then add another stitch marker. And make sure not to count this as 1. Do the next one that doesn't have a stitch marker next to it. Like, don't count this as number 1, count this that doesn't have a stitch marker in it as 1. Okay, that was my last stitch marker. I have 5 stitch markers around. There's 7 spaces apart, and I'm done with this one cone. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it to the rest of these, and then I'll get back with you and tell you the next step. Okay, next step, now that all that is done, to just choose another cone and add the points that it's missing. This one is missing 2, so I'm gonna add this one right here, and then I'm gonna add this one down here. And let me show you the way to do that. Here's the next point. And I just realized something. Whenever I had just told you previously, which I'm probably gonna edit out, but here's the clip. So how you do it is you take 1 stitch marker and it has to go in the corner. That was wrong. Don't do that. You're not gonna put 1 cone in the corner. You're gonna make sure that every side is fully, like each new cone is a full side, not just 1 corner. So this is a full side. This is going to connect to this full side. This is going to connect to this. This is here. And then we're going to add this one, and it's going to go to this full side. That way it's symmetrical, and there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and life is amazing and easy now. Okay, I believe that I'm officially done connecting them all. I have one more piece that I'm not going to put on until the end because I have to have a hole to be able to flip it inside out to be able to sew it together. See, it's like, I know that looks crazy, and you're probably thinking, how the mess do you understand this? Trust me, just literally trust the process. It's kind of a trust the process type of thing. A lot of prayers, a lot of trust in the Lord. It's so worth it in the end, and it doesn't take that long if you're focused and you understand what's going on. Oh my gosh, I just flipped that completely inside out. I've never done that before. Well, that's amazing. I literally just flipped the whole thing inside out. I didn't even know you could do that. Apparently, you can flip it inside out and it looks like a crazy creature. Awesome. So, go ahead and sew this, and then I will be right back with you after I finish sewing it. So, now that it's all put together, I'm going to take this old pillow. It's not an old pillow, but we're never going to use this pillow. I'm going to take the stuffing from this pillow, and I'm just going to stuff it in there. And I'm not just going to stuff it in there and like leave it. I'm going to make sure that every cone is filled and has enough fluffing in it. So just make sure that every cone has enough fluffing in it so that it holds its shape and it's nice. Oh my gosh, this is such a blessing. Thank you, Jesus. This is what I wanted at first, and it came out looking ratchet. Now we're gonna finish sewing these two pieces, and obviously this doesn't have any fluffing, so we're gonna sew one side and then fill it completely with stuffing, and then finish sewing it to make life so much easier. And bam, she's done, and she's symmetrical. This is such a blessing. Look how much better this looks compared to this. Like, it's wild. And let me show you the other blue one in comparison. Oh, I love them so much. They're so perfect. This one has a lot of fuzzy yarn, and it has, well, it's just this fuzzy yarn that is making it pop and different. And this one is just a bunch of different green yarns. I did use this yarn. I kind of call it carpet yarn because it, you know, in some old houses when you pull up the carpet, it has like different colors in it. I just love them both so much, and they're both great accessories. I didn't mean to say accessories, I meant to say decor. And super cute to just have laying around in your house or on your bed or on your chairs or something. So I'm so thankful that I finally got this done. I've been putting it off just because it was a little bit of a headache. I realized that I never made like a real outro for this video, so I just wanted to say that I love these pillows so much. They're so easy. I really hope that you at least try to make them. I'm going to leave the pattern down below on how to make just one cone. I'm not going to leave the whole pattern. But yeah, I am also planning on making many more with different types of yarn and stuff. I think it's going to be so fun and exciting. But yeah, I love you so much. Peace out. So, the way to add the stitch markers. Confusing. Ben, I'm not kidding, go away.